Homie hitting that. Alright, so I kind of want to do something just a little bit different in this video. I'm kind of talking a bit quieter just because it's kind of late at night, early in the morning kind of vibes. My sleep schedule is kind of all over the place compared to my roommates because I do graveyard shifts, so sleep is kind of non-existent. And while everyone is sleeping, I'm kind of up grinding, working on stop motions when I get my nights off. And I finished all the stop motion work for the newest Mirage Turtle episode. I am editing that and working on audio, and I'd like to make this a stop motion coming up pretty soon, just because I still enjoy these older Toy Biz figures, and I'd like to give them their chance to shine in stop motion work. I feel like you don't really see these figures in stop motion stuff, and I would like them to go up against the Juggernaut there in this kind of alley scene. And currently I am working on a Hulk versus Hulkbuster video, just because my girlfriend recently came back from her trip and she found me I was gonna say it's a keychain, which is kind of funny because it's just a full ass figure here, but it has articulation, and it's a knockoff Hulkbuster, which is pretty dope. And I have the Marvel Universe Hulk here, so I've just I don't know, working on a little stop motion here, and I think it'd be kind of cool to do this a time lapse thing, just so you can kind of see how I do some of my stop motion work. My room is always a mess. There's always accessories and figures and craft stuff everywhere. Right now, this is my desk. All my equipment is literally Walmart brand. It's all scuffed. This is literally duct tape together, but it gets the job done. And this is my stand, if you're ever wondering. And again, it's all scuffed and it's all broken. It's all taped together, and sometimes while I'm recording, if it's leaning too far one way, it just wants to, obviously it's not gonna do it now that the camera's showing it, but it likes to lean a lot and it makes it difficult sometimes. Keeping with my scuffed kind of vibe I got going on, got my tower of DVDs. I'm gonna be throwing my old phone on just to record the time lapse. Hopefully it'll be a good angle here. You're probably gonna see shots of me. I've shown myself in the odd previous video before. I haven't really had a shower, so don't be dissing me in the comments, bruh. Alright, so this is the part I was just working on. I didn't like the first take of the Hulkbuster jumping off, so I redid it, and this is kind of what I got going on right now. For your own stop motion work, because I know a lot of people that watch my videos also do stop motion stuff, or if you're just interested, one thing that I do here is so if you hold on to the character, my fingers are literally outside of the screen here holding the Hulk's leg, it gives you a lot more range with the character, because when Iron Man is bringing the Hulk over here, the Hulk's got weight to him, obviously, because he's a big guy, so holding the figure, it helps out a lot. with this stop motion stuff here. I'll show you it again here. So yeah, I hope that little tidbit kind of helps you out with your stop motion stuff. With certain videos, I will plan them out in my head, but the ones I feel like are really fun to kind of work on are the ones where I don't have anything planned at all, and I'm just kind of like going off my creativity. That's a lot of what this video is. I just really wanted the video to be a cool scrap between the Hulk and the Hulkbuster armor, and that's really what it is. Like, the start of the video is really just the Hulk lands, and eventually Hulkbuster shows up because Hulk's throwing a tantrum and everything. I'm really enjoying how this one's turning out so far. I don't want to give too much away here. For this one, I'm working with 11 frames per second. Usually I work within 9 to 11 frames per second, but this one, it was just working out that 11 frames was working really well. Something I've noticed as well with animation work is when it's weird. If you have a certain vision in your head, like if you want the fight scene to be a bit more quick, just I've noticed having more frames per second helps out with that. It's kind of hard to explain, I guess, because you're adding more, I guess, little frames in there. Like with this here, I like adding when the character moves back a bit. Like just even that small frame where like Hulk's head is kind of getting in place. It works out a lot better with the more pictures when you're working with more frames per second. That's just what I've noticed. So I would try and get a different angle here where you can kind of see my camera. It might be difficult because I don't really want to show myself working, but sometimes doing the camera work also, a lot of my animation, it's also moving the camera around, giving it its own just character, I guess. I don't know if that's what I'm looking for, but having the camera movement be like such a big part of my animations helps out a lot when it comes to animation work. Like when Hulkbuster's running there, when his foot's hitting the ground, the camera's moving down with him, so I'll be moving the camera down one shot and then taking a picture of the shot up like that, like with each footstep, because of the weight of the character. And a lot of people, they comment how they can notice that there's actually like a weight behind like some of the punching and like the fight scenes. It's moving the camera work, so when they clash there, the camera's moving up and down, side to side there, and then kind of like settles out. Yeah, so gonna jump back into doing some work here. I usually have coffee, Red Bull, I don't know, whatever it may be, stand by while I work. I usually listen to music or like podcasts. A big podcast I've been listening to lately is just The Bad Friends. I love their humor. It's really raunchy, and I don't know. It's like the rare comedians that can like kind of say whatever without being canceled, I've noticed. But yeah. Alright, so I think that's going to be all for this video. I've been doing stop motion stuff for a couple hours now, and I got a lot of stuff done, which I think is pretty dope. And what I usually do is, so I will do maybe about like a minute of one part of the video, just because for the audio stuff, having a big video and putting all the individual little sound effects on them, it's hard for like the phone to like actually get the audio without it sounding all buggy. So I'll do like maybe a minute of one part of the video, and then I've jumped over now to a different part of the video. And when I do this, sometimes I'll change the frames per second. Like this part, it's now at 10, and the previous one was at 11. And just because, yeah, there's some of the work you've been watching me do. Don't want to give too much away though. But yeah, just kind of cool. Different kind of video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I'll try my best to answer some of the stop motion stuff. Another thing that I do for the stop motion stuff, I guess for the ones that I don't have anything planned out, just kind of playing around with the figures. Like, obviously, I don't know, they're toys. Just do whatever you want. Make your own kind of stories with them. What's cool with like the fight scenes, it's just, especially like with two heavy hitters, they can just both kind of like beat the crap out of each other more or less, and like it's entertaining. I don't really have anything planned out, like I said. It's just kind of the Hulk. He's the strongest one there is, and he can really do whatever he wants. He can throw Hulkbuster around like it's nothing, and that's fun to animate just because he literally has the ability to do that. And that can be with like whatever figure you're using in stop motion, their powers and abilities. It opens up different stop motion ideas, if that makes any sense. But yeah, like I said, got the Hulk and Hulkbuster video. I will probably jump to that video in a little bit. I also kind of wanted to do the 2012 Turtles meeting the 80s Turtles, just because that's been a bit more of a popular video on YouTube, and I'll try it out myself, but I don't know when I'll get to that. And I have the Mirage episode that I'm working on, so I got some stuff coming your way. Anyways, thanks for watching.